Hey, welcome back to the channel. I can see some folks in the chat. I see some of you sitting there waiting for this matchup to get started. If you could let me know, can you hear me? Things are looking a little odd on my YouTube studio side of this. And I want to make sure that we're delivering all of this because these guys are going to put on a heck of a show tonight. We've got Cam versus MP Blaze. What the heck is going on? Hey, B?
You okay there, Vega?
Yeah. You know, I'm getting some weird feedback for some reason.
I think that might be Usafa.
Okay.
You think so?
Yes.
Let me go on mute and maybe that'll see if that clears it up.
All right, there we go. You can hear me. Oh, thank you so much, Tilatim. It wouldn't be a Vega stream if there wasn't at least a little bit of technical difficulty, right? That's just the way we work around here. It's part of the charm. It's like living in an old house. You love it, but sometimes when it rains, the water gets through the roof. All right, we've got a heck of a show for you tonight, and I will be joined by my co-host B, Mick G, and Usafa99, which is a great segue into. Make sure you go support these guys, right? Usafa is not only the financial sponsor for the tournament, which I appreciate greatly, but he's also one of the competitors, one of the top-ranked players in all of the VBC as we head into our third tournament, and then also the two guys putting on a show for you tonight. None other than Cam of MCoC. I know you've loved him for a very long time. All his champion reviews, his streams testing those champions for us, letting us know, should we be going out and getting them? Should we be ranking them up? How should we use them? And then none other than MP Blaze, War Extraordinaire. This guy's videos, you just see how good he is on an almost daily basis. Their channels, Usafa, Cam, Blaze, all linked in the description and in the chat. Please make sure you go check them out. BMG, Usafa, I'm going to turn it over to you a little bit as I set up the rest of the stream. How are you two doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Hopefully my feedback has settled down, so you guys can hear me clearly.
Yep.
I can hear you great, and I wasn't getting any feedback. I didn't even know you were off mute, so that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'm doing great, Vega. I'm really looking forward to this match against Cam and MP Blaze. Cam, as you know, has been a long time a member of my alliance who just recently left down for Abdo's alliance. So he's a great friend. He's a great player, and he's very knowledgeable. And I've actually played against MP Blaze, and man, talk about two really fantastic competitors.
Yeah, Cam leaving made me want to cry.
Yeah, he made all of us cry. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't believe he did that. But Vega, you're so well spoken, dude.
What? Just kidding. Thank you very much.
The whole intro you did without going, it's just impressive.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We got a lot of people in the chat. As you can see, they're getting set up here. Let's see. I'm sure they'll be starting very, very soon. Cam's even got a real helpful scoreboard. I really, this is Cam's first go at one of these tournaments. And in his first match, I am going to go ahead and spoil it. Enough time has gone by, and I think it's worth watching regardless. Cam took Fintech, the #1 rated player, just edging out Legacy. He took Fintech to the final fight. The final fight. So this is Group A action. Currently, Fintech is winning it 1-0. Well, I guess technically he's tied with MP Blaze. Blaze wins this matchup. He pretty much secures advancement into the knockout stage. Cam, formidable. If he wins, this whole group is into chaos, leaving PWF, a phenomenal player, up against Fintech. I'm just cheering for five matches here, 5 rounds of this, but I would not be upset to see a bunch of 1-1 champions, summoners at the end of this night.
You know, Vega, I don't know how you do it, but tournament after tournament, you just get better and better players to join, and it makes it very daunting to try to go up against some of these people. So kudos to you recruiting all these people to join this tournament, and I don't even know if I don't even think I can keep up with these guys here. I'm scared about what you're going to do next tournament.
Well, I think the fact that I still have yet to win a single match, I think speaks Speaks volumes. I did advance in Ghost Sox tournament to the knockout stage. I was very proud of that. I was swiftly defeated, and I almost beat Campo. I was close, but yeah. So I don't know. I think everyone just keeps getting better. I think everyone just keeps getting better. So here we go. We will start saying hello to the chat a little bit, but you can see that they are in. That we have the initial bands: Tigra, Jessica Jones, and Galan. Who has the? Oh, this is the 3. Oh my gosh, you guys are talking about how well I'm doing. This is a 3-star tournament, ladies and gentlemen, which means we're going to get to see some champions we otherwise might not get to see as the 6 stars. How could I have forgotten that? I was like, who has a 6-star Jessica Jones? But here we are.
I actually really like that we get to see more unique champions, newer champs, instead of having to wait for them to be added to the 6-star featured or the basic pool. This is really cool because these 3 stars are easy to get in the arenas.
Yeah, honestly, the whole idea came from the community requesting it. When I was doing tournament 1, a lot of folks were saying like, "Hey, whales and this." And I was like, "Okay, that's not wrong. I mean, deck helps. I'm not going to pretend like it doesn't. Do a 3-star tournament." So I started working on this almost right away, just getting it together, and I thought it would be cool because we just I've been calling it the blubber. Something that's happened though that I did not think about. No way did I register was exactly what you just said. I mean, for the most part, people can pick what they want. For a lot of these folks who have been playing this game for so long, they've got these champions and they've known for months, well, some of them, that they were going to be invited, and they started ranking champions up. So I don't know. I really enjoyed that. I did not think about that at all. I don't want to take credit for it. It was more just something that happened, which was really cool. And if cams, I'm noticing the aspect ratio on cams might be a little bit off for what I have centered. If it is, once he starts fighting, I will adjust it for those of you who are unfamiliar. I'm also going to pause MP Blaze's stream. His is clearly just slightly ahead of cams are running at different latencies.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm not a huge fan of the 3-star tourney, and that's just because I tend to rely on my roster a lot. But you guys are completely right. This puts everybody at an even playing field, and I think really accentuates matchmaking, skill at matchmaking, and skill at playing. So I do appreciate this format.
Does Cam play on an iPad? Do you guys know?
He does.
Okay, yeah, this feels like I'm used to it from PWF and DLL, yeah. So that's why his is going to be a little more square.
So Zemo for Killmonger, I wonder if this was a throw matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, he's...
yeah.
I did not like playing Zemo with Conflictor. The power just grew too fast against any champ that I was using him on. He was mostly placed on defense whenever it was drafted in my deck.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't want to jinx Blaze here, but I love seeing the Quicksilver action. You guys know how much I love seeing Quicksilver. He's got that slow up. He gets it up so easy. You don't have to worry about the rock stacks. I mean, this is really beautiful. And he's honestly done a fair amount of damage considering I don't think he's detonated his Whiplash yet. I'm actually surprised to see things life bar down so low already. Did he detonate one and I just missed it?
Are the Whiplashes detonated? Are those direct damage, or and do they proc things protection or not?
Well, let's see right here. We're about to find out. So no protection proc. You saw it. No protection didn't proc. It is though. So I've done a few videos on this, and I ended up finding out that the Whiplash is physical damage. I found that out by using Quicksilver to take out Absorbing Man. He's actually a fantastic counter to Absorbing Man. Part of it is how far the reach is on Quicksilver's heavy. And obviously, you want to knock Absorbing Man down with that heavy after the specials. But if he's in his Uru form, he's got all that physical resistance, and the Whiplash detonation was severely mitigated. So if you do that matchup, you make sure you either have Absorbing Man knocked out of all of his forms, or he's in Magma. Okay, so MP Blaze takes that one, and I think this is where we're really getting started. I think you two were right that was a bit more of a throw strategic play on Cam's part.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why, though.
Maybe he just didn't feel there was a use. I know I'll do that sometimes where I just don't feel there's a use for an attacker, and I feel like as we whittle down our decks, I'll be able to strategically play it. Like, I don't know exactly how I'm going to get there, but I just feel like I've got like some fluff, let's almost call it. But if we're down to just 6 champions on each side, I've got a nice advantage.
Cam going for Absorbing Man versus Korg is a really good matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially in Magma form. Yep.
Same with Nova versus Korg, too, though.
Cam's a pretty good Absorbing Man player. I'm not surprised to see him. Again, I hate jinxing players, but I've gotten used to the announcer's jinx. Cam's pretty solid up there with that Absorbing Man, especially against these tough fights with Korg. I'm not surprised to see him handling Korg pretty well right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, MP plays. So what I got used to during the Conflictor meta was definitely holding off my specials until they were at least maybe at the precipice of going to 2 bars of power. It looked like MP Blaze, he threw his special 3 when Korg was below, so that kind of nerfed his damage.
Yeah, not taking advantage of that. Oh, is it a passive fury or an active fury from the node? I don't really recall.
I don't know if it was passive or not.
I guess it really doesn't matter ultimately, does it?
All right, so Cam takes him down.
Yep.
Did a great job.
Take a moment. I see so many people in the chat. As you know, with these matchups, we don't interact with the chat quite as much as my normal streams. So many people to say hello to. Shamat, Zach Richards, what's up? Tilla Tam, Hira, Lord Talker. I love that name. That is awesome. Dreamin', what's up, dude? Mr. King, how are you? Giant Walrus. Juan, what's up, buddy? You here to beat me again on a friendly? You destroyed me earlier today. B McG. PWF, what's up, dude? Nahorn making his cheering intentions known. Wong, how you doing, buddy? Dale, OG Highline, O's fan, Laser. All right, let's see who's gonna take set 1.
Really interested in that spot defensive pick there.
That
was the best attacker.
He's not a fun fight though, man. But MP Blaze with Mr. Negative. This was when I became aware of MP Blaze. Was he pulled Mr. Negative and just started dominating war with him. Nice job of building all that light energy, transferring it over to dark before it starts to fall off on its own. Doing spot things though, kind of like you were saying, taking that to the face is not fun.
And Rintra is never a fun fight. So
no,
he's too beefy, even with a great attacker like Kingpin.
I've watched enough MP Blaze war videos to know that while that's going down, he's going tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, that one's over with.
You set up Blaze with Mr. Negative. That's like setting B McG up with Overseer featuring Ant-Man.
Thank you.
I don't know. You got a champion like that where who's your Binky? Who's your baby? Who's your comfort champion?
Spider-Ham, I would say 100%.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of Overseer too, so I do like my science.
I don't think it's mathematically possible anymore. But Cam's retained a lot of health up there. I think he'd need to pick up the pace as far as damage.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, he would have to do a 50% health in one hit kind of thing to save himself the time.
B, what do you think about the balance between health, HP remaining, and fight duration? Do you think that those point balances are correct, or do you think that they need to be adjusted?
I like where they're at.
Yeah,
I think they incentivize risky plays as well as rewarding safer but slower plays. So I think they have it pretty much where I would put it myself.
Yep.
All right, so MP Blaze takes the first set for a 2-1 lead. I think we're just getting started here. Obvious statement of the night, I think. Let's see if we do one more of those. And so many more people join the chat. What's up, Pop Fuzz? How you doing, my friend? P-dubs, Judah, Thanos. Thanos is here. I love it. And Nahorn still making his intention known and excited to see all that Mr. Negative gameplay. Yeah, you see, it's just a thing, right? I mean, that's how I first ever even heard of MP Blaze was, hey, there's this guy doing this crazy stuff with Mr. Negative. You got to go check it out. And then just became fascinated with his war videos ever since. You expect any changes? I would not be surprised to see Cam go ahead and start banning Mr. Negative. You think there'll be any other changes, or do you think that's possible?
I can see that. There's one thing I did want to say about the 3-star tournament that I feel a lot of people are not really understanding. It's one of the first times we've seen full decks of max rank attackers and defenders going against each other.
Yep.
Normally you have rank 3s, rank 4s, and one rank 5 going at each other. This is it's pretty cool to see. And a lot of the stuff you're seeing, attackers versus defenders, it will translate over to your higher rarities in terms of scoring and speed. It's just, I don't know, I think it's a really cool thing to see.
Yeah. And one of the things that Vega and I were talking about the other night was that because these are 3-star rarity champions, some of their signature abilities aren't scaled like they are in the higher rarities. Mm-hmm. Such as Thing, at 20 stacks of rock, he's not. He doesn't have 50% protection, but he has less than that. So we'll see that also on some of these lower rarity champs, that their abilities aren't as high as we would see in 5 and 6 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of folks have really pointed that out with Tigra. It made me remove her from my deck, but it has been cool at commenting and watching as many of them as I had to see what they look like at full power. Kind of to your point, B, is this is what a 3-star scope to rank 4, I think it is, right? Mm-hmm. These are rank 4s versus rank 4s. This is it. This is what, in essence, they more or less look like outside of those sig abilities on some, and just the damage that they're capable of. It has been pretty cool seeing this quite a few times. So, and then also Cam's like, I'm not dealing with that Mr. Negative again. Gone. He's gone. We're banning him. He's not going to deal with it. I see some questions. I do want to answer this because I had a lot of fun with this on the draft show, and then we will. I won't talk over the actual match, guys. I am almost guaranteeing. I don't know how we could possibly do it, but I'm almost guaranteeing we do not see a Legacy FinTech finals. I know they've been in the finals of the last two. They're two of the favorites. They're the two highest rated players in the Vega Battlegrounds Championship. I totally get it. I almost guarantee we don't see them in the finals together. One of them might make it, but this field is so good. I think that's a lot of matchups in a row to win. That is a lot of matchups in a row to win. So, I'm open to the idea I'm wrong. We'll find out. Only time will tell. But if I could bet against it, I would.
Jessica is a really scary defender in this meta.
Blaze drafted her. Does Cam have anyone to deal with her? I'm not seeing anyone to deal with her.
He does not have anyone now. So that's essentially an auto loss.
Yeah, it is.
That's tough.
Who's the best answer to Jessica B in this meta?
In this meta, I would probably go with Valkyrie or Shang-Chi.
Okay.
Valkyrie's probably the safest.
With Shang, you just need to keep up the slow in your cleanses, right?
Yep.
Okay. I used him for her in the event quest a few months back. And I never, as a result, this is the negative of doing that, is I still have no idea how Jessica works. I mean, I have a slight idea because I watched Joey's video on her. But I still, I did use Hitmonkey. I used 3-star Hitmonkey, and he was able to take her down with the first SB2. That was, but if she had gotten more, I think, is the investigation, I could have had problems. This is cool. This is something that you just aren't going to see in the 6 stars. We've got, I always want to call her Dragon. Yeah, Jubilee, thank you. And watch her sig, watch the damage that's going to spark out here after she parry stuns Korg and he shrugs it.
This is some great fades. Yeah.
Nahorn, I do want to say Jabari is normally good for Velk, but with Conflictor, you're always getting. You're going to shoot Valkyrie up in specials, and you won't be able to land as many bleeds because they're getting purified. So she's not as great as you would think, but she still does work in a pinch.
This matchup just got very interesting because as great as Jubilee MCoC Dragon is, she's not bleed resistant nor bleed immune. Small gameplay mistake. Who knows what happened? Could have been a game issue. Could have been a mistake. And now Cam's just got to finish this off, stay alive. I think Cam's going to feel really good about this because, as we pointed out, he really doesn't have an answer for Jessica Jones. So winning this game, kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I also saw that Blaze had America Chavez, and in Conflictor, America Chavez is really dangerous. So,
you know what? I'm going to do you a big favor here because I keep hearing things like this. People like America Chavez is really good in war with the tactic. You guys, you can stop qualifying it. You can just leave it as America Chavez is really good. You could even put an exclamation point at the end if you want. It would still be accurate.
She's a great two-way in this meta because she relies on her heavies for her openings for like the parries or the passive stuns, and you're very rarely going to trigger Conflictor with her.
For those who don't know, I probably like America Chavez than is healthy. And I'm okay with it. I admit it. You know, the first step to these sorts of problems is admitting it. Okay, so go for it. Go for it, Yusafa.
Yeah, so Vegas, you got another question from Despicable, and it is: how do you decide who plays in this tournament?
Let's. I'll talk about that briefly in between this match because that's a bit longer of an answer.
Okay. Yep.
Ghost for Jessica might actually work. If you can line up your special 2 when she's at 2 bars of power, you might be able to deal enough damage.
Let's see if Cam can pull it off. This is a high skill play. I like his leveraging his skill. Yep. There he goes. I think he got it. What were all those? Were those weaknesses? What was that all about?
Yeah, she places weaknesses for her, I think, investigation charges. Oh, why isn't he dexing? He should have.
Yeah, he missed the chance there. Yeah.
Yeah, because he could have avoided all that damage.
Who?
If he dashed back with Ghost, he would have avoided all that damage.
Oh. But it seemed like when he was setting up the SP2, it felt like he dashed back, got off his special in time, but she put 4 weaknesses on him.
That's she does that for each investigation charge, I believe.
Yep.
So there's really nothing he could have done. I mean, it looked to me like he really nailed it.
Yeah, so for each investigation, inflict a 2% weakness debuff lasting until the end of the attack. And then those, I believe, will stack with Inequity, which I'm 99% sure MP Blaze is running. So it's just a massive attack drop.
Got it, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he had it. I was pretty excited for him.
And there's also a period where she becomes unstoppable and unblockable during special attacks as well, correct? That's after, 6 investigation charges?
Yes. I don't know the actual number, but I know she does become very annoying. I think it's after 2 specials that you launch.
Okay.
PWF and Fausti, you guys are bringing up why I am still bewildered and confused. I just am like, they both sounded so certain that I'm not questioning them.
Yeah, good call, PWF. I forgot that she doesn't have that stipulation. Thank you, guys. Shows how often I use her.
Yeah. Oh, here comes America Chavez. MP Blaze knows how to play her, too.
Yeah, it's Ghost, not Kitty. Yeah, I mixed up the 2. Chavez for Absorbing Man is going to be fun to see.
Yeah. She can do this. One small mistake, though, and Absorbing Man's going to destroy her.
Yeah, he's mean.
He can be mean. You got to play him the right way.
Yeah, I kind of like the matchup with Cam better. But I'm not a proficient America Chavez player, so I would not be surprised if MP pulls this out.
Well, remember how I was saying that with Quicksilver, you wanted to make sure Absorbing Man was not in Uru? It's going to kind of be the other way around. He's gonna when he Blaze throws his special 2, he wants to make sure he can do it now. Here he goes. Let's see if this finishes it. Oh, look how close this is. Cam's going to pull it off with Galan. If that special 2 finishes, Blaze wins, and it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, now he's fighting uphill against that regen.
Yeah. I think he kind of knew it almost. I mean, obviously he's not watching Cam's stream, so he didn't know it, but I think it felt like he was setting up for that. If anything he could get back is, I don't think Absorbing Man was at full 2 bars of power. I think maybe if he was, that does finish it.
Yeah, that would have sealed the deal if he was. The
fear there, and that's what I was kind of saying, is if Absorbing Man goes into magma form, he's going to get all that energy resistance, right? And her damage is, or that extra damage is energy off the special 2. And so that would have been mitigated pretty bad. So well done by Cam.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if Cam's going to ban Jessica Jones this time.
Does he have answers in his deck?
I'm sure he has at least one.
To kind of go back and answer that question about, and I continuously say I'm going to write up a frequently asked questions about the tournament, and I still haven't. Maybe on one of my vacations I will. Is this all started with me just getting together 31 of my friends? I just happen to have incredibly skilled friends in MCoC. I think a lot of that's being in the Alliance for Loki and then SSX, and playing it for 7-8 years like this. I just have incredibly skilled friends, and then announced it, and then people wanted in because it looks fun. I mean, I have a blast doing it, and that was really it. And now that there's just a lot of people who want in, so I continue to invite back my friends who've done it, who've enjoyed it, and who really get that we're putting on a show. Like, I want people who want to win, and I want people who are going to teach and are willing to kind of take a risk. And if they fail, that's fine. They know that that's not, final. That's just, it didn't work today. And we just keep going from there. And then, there's some newcomers like Hot Fuzz in the chat. I think Bitter Steel was in the chat earlier. And these are YouTube channels or people I've gotten to know just because I like watching MCoC YouTube. And I think these people seem really cool. They seem like they want to help out the community, and they're producing really great content. And also, one of my friends who I've known for a long time vouches for them. That's been a really big deal. So that's it. Yeah, that's the pretty forthright answer there.
Yeah, I really like the format where we can see both sides of the match. When you're playing on your phone, your iPad or tablet, you're always wondering how the other person did.
Yeah,
and here we see what both sides are doing, and it's great for me because being able to watch both sides of the match, I am learning so much from all of these really fantastic, phenomenal players. Just seeing what the best matchups can result in. It's a great format, Vega, and I know the community appreciates it.
Thanks. And having it like this, it was your all's idea. By you all, I mean the people competing. It was the first tournament. I was not going to do this. I was just going to kind of do like a weekly recap video and give a financial prize to the person that won. And I was truly just doing this because I thought it'd be fun, and I like my friends, and I like playing MCoC with my friends. And before the tournament started, right before, I don't remember who, I think it might have been Emulates or Bryce, was like, hey, you're going to cover our streams, right? And I actually said to you guys, I'm like, I kind of have almost like a moral hesitation to that, because part of what I want to do is get eyes on your channels. I want to get eyes on what you all are doing. And we even put up a poll, and I think it was unanimous. You all said, no, it'll be a lot cooler if there's a centralized place where people can watch the matchups and we can have our matches commentated on. And it just grew from there. Yeah. It's Seton or MSD. So Faust, I made this decision, I don't know, like a week or two ago. And I'm just using you as because you asked the latest question, man. So please don't feel awkward about it. Is I'm not going to comment on literally anyone, whether they've been asked or not. Because I've realized if I tell you B McG was invited, but he doesn't want to play. B McG might not want to play for the best reason there ever is, the most legitimate reason ever. But I know this community, and this community is going to come up with some crazy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a chicken.
Yeah, some crazy answer. I was trying to think of a non-foul word, right, for it. Or like maybe the guy's doing college. Maybe he's in college, and he's like, I want to concentrate on school. That is a phenomenal reason, you know. And then there's also people who I haven't invited. Now, there's no one who will, and I would confidently say will never be invited, but there's just folks who haven't been invited. And like, again, that's just unnecessary drama. So I understand your question. Your question's coming from a great place. I think the community would love to see Seton or MSD in one of these things, but I'm just not, I've just decided it's just not fair to any of the other, personalities out there to comment on if people have been invited or not. Thanks for jumping in, B. I knew as a friend that was a safe space.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Yeah.
I am a chicken, though.
So I really like the fact that Magic is being used in this tournament.
Yeah,
you never get to see her in normal Battlegrounds, and now that we get to see her and what she can do in this 3-star tournament, it's phenomenal. I really do wish, but I really doubt that they'll release a 6-star Magic, even though they did release a 6-star Wolverine. I think Magic is a bridge too far, however. I don't think we'll ever see her beyond a 5-star rarity.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think so. And I feel pretty comfortable talking over this because I think Blade's going to win this one. I think this is, again, probably an efficient play on Cam's part. Or, you know what? Actually, if Domino crit fails this and gets a crit bleed, he got the crit bleed.
That is a large bleed. That might close it out. Holy moly.
Oh, but he's still...
Wow. Yeah. That was
tight.
That was tight.
That was a lot of bleed damage on both those screens.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Cam had it. It's really cool when it works out that way. You almost could swear that the competitors are like watching each other's screen, but obviously that there's no way they are. But when that sort of things happen, there's just those moments you really can't plan them.
It is surprising seeing Thing still in people's deck for Conflictor. He hit because of Conflictor. It really does nerf his defensive ability. So I'm still surprised people are still putting it in for Conflictor. This spot is going to go relatively quickly, I think.
Just gonna have to be careful about power stings.
Yeah, you're not going to want to build to a special 2, that's for sure.
So just throw your special ones. In fact, that looks like that's what Blaze did.
Yep.
Not too sure about this Kitty versus Thing fight.
Yeah, both of these matchups are ones that I would not know how to strategically go about doing. I also feel like just watching them, I feel like they're both playing very patiently, as if they're just trusting their defender to do its job. And in both cases, their defender is, in fact, doing his job.
Mm-hmm.
Cam gets a nice Incinerate retrigger up there with those passives.
He really needs those to stick throughout the whole fight.
Yeah.
He needs that damage.
You know what I just realized is that SP1 that Blaze is throwing with Spot is technically a debuff, and that's why he's healing back up. I couldn't figure out why he was healing back up.
And that is some next level spot playing. I mean, he took that special into the face while he was untouchable, and that's just shows a lot of comfort with Spot.
Yeah.
However,
he had it until that mess up. His health bar had gone down quite a bit earlier in the match, and it just climbed back up. But that last mess up hands it back over to Cam.
So something Cam was doing that I didn't really catch till later on is that he's throwing his special ones into things block to avoid triggering protection, but still apply the incinerates.
Oh, so that was intentional. I saw it happen once, and he seemed comfortable with it, so I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I noticed he was purposely lining it up.
All right, this is big. So it's 2-2, or sorry, it's 1-1. And as we often talk about, whoever wins that third one in a tied up matchup tends to go on and win, right? Because it's forcing the other person to win 2 in a row.
Yeah, I don't like the Penny versus Korg fight.
No, I think Cam's been playing with a weaker draft here on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, but Nick Fury can do some things too. So
yeah, exactly. Not like it. This is not a done deal.
Yeah. So Cam just needs to line up his special 2 against Korg when Korg is at 2 bars of power.
Yeah, in MP he launched his special 2 while Nick Fury was at 2 bars of power, so he took off his first life really efficiently.
Yeah, I do want to point out Blaze is playing this fight. So okay, that was his first oopsie, but he even handled that perfectly. Blaze,
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yep.
Blaze played that outrageously well.
Yeah, so if Cam was better about playing around the rock stacks and not triggering thorns, he could have had that.
What's up, Aiden? How you doing, bud? Hey, Karate Mike is here. We got all the celebrities tonight. What is going on? And I think I said hello to OG Highline. Am I excited for upcoming break? Yes and no. It's like one of those bittersweet things. I am leaving for vacation, I think on Tuesday. I don't know. I'm sure I'll look at a calendar and find out. And I am looking forward to just completely unplugging. You know, I hate to use that term, but it is the truth.
So, Vega, are you going to put down the game while on vacation?
Yeah, I know. I said I was completely unplugging. I was like, oh, that's not technically accurate.
Really?
No, I am an alliance, and they just take war significantly more relaxed, and I will be, I'll still be doing Battlegrounds and stuff, but like I won't be trying to like get out a YouTube video or doing tier 1 type war, that sort of thing. Dream is also not wrong. My last season SSX, the nerd gets those plans out within like 20 minutes. And then I think we were all in the same time zone or something. I don't know how it happened, but we would honestly often be done within like 3 or 4 hours, like done. There'd be like a couple, one of our players, I think is in the Netherlands. And they would just clean up in the morning and that was it. So, yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's just all these years of playing, I've never experienced anything like that before.
Well, I think the best change to Alliance War has been the ability to purchase energy.
Yeah.
It's really made Alliance War much more pleasurable. Not having to wait for anybody or wait for energy. You're just able to speed through it. So I think that's one of the best changes that Kabam has done for Alliance War in the recent past.
You know what I would love is if those shared node fights, instead of having to wait for them to go down, it just was the only people who interact with that node across it are the only ones that are allowed to take it. And they can take it whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just love, that would be a dream come true. Like, people could just take their fights, like a planner just assigns these fights, and then that's what opens up to them. But I'm sure that sort of thing is well beyond what is capable in a mobile game.
Right. I'm really liking Cam's draft. I'm really liking it, and MP is his draft isn't too shabby either. This is a great matchup. I really like the fact that Cam pulled Corvus, and I'm assuming it's for that Killmonger. But yeah, I like this draft so far.
Well, Corvus, when you line up your special 2 when they're above 2 bars of power, you get the massive attack rating increase that can make the special 2 a kill shot. But Corvus's special 2 also power drains the opponent if they're at max power.
Great point.
So he could be a super useful 2-way.
You guys are really making a nice point there.
Or not 2-way, he's not a good defender, but you know what I mean. He could actually be useful in a Battlegrounds meta for once.
He's so good offensively, you're doubling down on it.
Yeah.
Got it. I like it.
Yep. And we get to see it in action. Hopefully he can pull it off.
Yeah, I want to see this now. You know what's interesting is Blaze clearly knows how to use Jubilee. Like, he's even picking a certain firework.
Uh-oh. Looks like Cam missed a parry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's having a hard time landing parries.
Here he goes. This is what you were talking about.
Yeah.
He's only got 10 charges to work with here, though.
He's going to have the medium light. No, he might be wasting too many of them.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get back to 2 bars. And now Killmonger... Okay, he did bait the special, though. Killmonger's power was growing.
And MP is handling Korg pretty well.
Yeah.
At the bottom.
Yeah, Cam is clearly having game issues right now.
You know, I was actually wondering if he took that shot on... Well, not that one. Yeah, I was almost wondering if he took a shot on purpose to try to get to 2 bars. But, yeah.
So that was a cool fight in theory.
Yeah, it just... It feels
right.
It feels like the 0 charge Corvus, just no recoil. It's just not enough, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, as this has been a very cool matchup. We've seen no Viv. We've seen no Viv, no Kate Bishop, no future Ant-Man. And they have played roles in the other ones.
B, I took Ant-Man to war today.
Nice.
He's fantastic. I love him. He's a great player. Yeah, he's awesome. I don't see me getting assigned Ant-Man over Nimrod, however. So during the off-season is probably the only time I'm going to be using him.
Yeah, I imagine yours would probably go on defense, right?
Yeah, probably. All right, Korg versus Thing. Or excuse me, Galan versus Thing. And we've got Hulkling versus Domino. I think I like the Hulkling fight a little bit better. I just haven't been able to dispatch Thing using Galan too successfully before.
I actually prefer Cam's matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Galan is one of my favorite counters to Thing in most metas.
Cam looks comfortable with it. The reason why I don't like Hulkling versus Domino is there's just so many things for Domino to crit fail with Hulkling. Like, so many new buffs coming back up. I mean, yeah.
It can get messy.
Yeah. And I am not good at Galan versus Thing. I'm just not. What happened? Protection?
Yep. Yeah, so the special 2 triggered protection and just completely gimped his damage.
I think Cam may be understandably and justifiably a bit frustrated.
Yep.
Well, there we have it. I mean, that ends up being it. That's how Battlegrounds goes, as we know. That's why these nodes and defenders are very, very tough. So we see things like this happen. MP Blaze won. He did a great job. I also think it's understandable if Cam is frustrated right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that is how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. Yeah. I do believe they both may be joining for a call. We'll see, though, because that is completely up to the competitors. And if not, maybe I'll do some friendlies or battlegrounds or something like that.
Yeah, I do have some questions for Cam.
Yeah. I'm reading Cam's chat, and somehow he accidentally chose the wrong deck for some reason. So we'll have to ask him about that when he gets online, if he does.
Ah.
Oh, he's in the wrong channel.
Oh, you know what? We need to move over to that one. Can you guys move over to it?
Okay, yeah.
Definitely.
Cam, how you doing, bud?
Is my mic on? Can you guys?
Hey.
Yeah.
Cam and MP, I can see both in chat. I realize you might not be connected, though. But if you are, how are you guys doing? That was a great matchup, by the way. You both put on a heck of a show. Lots going on there. A lot of matchups we want to ask you about. A lot of cool matchups you put forth for us. How are you doing?
Great. I mean, I want to first tell Cam, good game, dude. Thought for sure we were going to go to game 5 there at the end.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Cam can hear us. I'm looking at it on the on Discord, and I'm not seeing the green activity. Maybe he might be saying bye to his own stream or something. Or no?
Oh, okay.
He's unmuted, so you should be able to talk.
Yeah. Well, if he could end up joining us, cool. And if not, that's okay. MP Blaze, the guys had a couple questions for you, my friend. But congratulations on the win. You're now 2-0 in the group stage, right?
Yes.
So
and with Finn left, so woohoo.
Yeah, and so PWF and Finn will be going against each other. Finn is 1-0 right now. PWF is 0-1. I don't think it's. I think you're secure. I think you're secure. We'd have to. I don't see a way where you wouldn't be.
I think I should be, and yeah, unless Finn loses in the next round, that's how it would have to play out.
Well, even if Finn lost, he'd be 1-1. PWF would be 1-1. Cam would be 0-2, and you'd be 2-0. And then even if you lost to Finn, you'd be 2-1, and Finn would be 2-1. So yeah, so congratulations on you. I think you're the first competitor to advance to the knockout stage.
Oh, cool!
Yeah,
awesome.
How are you enjoying the 3-star aspect of it? I mean, we got to see Jubilee today.
I love it. I'm going to be honest. I don't know the best rotation for Jubilee. I just know that she benefits tremendously against champions that shrug. And even if the node shrugs, just from my experience with Betsy, I know that they both kind of work similar as benefiting in those scenarios.
Well, MP, I'm definitely going to put her in my deck now for my next match against Zuzu. So just another reason why it's beneficial watching these streams. You learn new things about new champs that are not often used. So awesome job, dude.
Thanks. I think my only Jubilee advice is don't eat a special 2.
Yeah, right.
Be out of range better than that, I guess.
Yeah, we saw that bleed tick down, and she definitely took one to the face. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt. I apologize. I'm reading from PWF in the chat. He's saying Cam can hear us, but we can't hear him. Yeah, Cam, thank you so much, dude. You put on a heck of a show. We saw a couple things go on up there. It'd be understandable if you're a bit frustrated right now, but you put on a heck of a show. Thank you so much for doing it. And please don't. I know how it is with technology. I get frustrated with this stuff. So please don't feel like you got to figure it out. If you want to, go ahead and we'll get you in chat when it works. If not, don't sweat it at all. And just really appreciate you being a part of this. And like I said, putting on a great effort for everyone.
Cam, could you try leaving the call and joining back in? Can you talk, Cam?
No, it's like Discord's just not even picking them up. Like I don't even see the greens highlight. Yeah. So let's just continue on, and we all love Cam. Cam's awesome. That was great. We said it at the beginning of the stream. If you haven't subscribed to Cam, go subscribe to Cam. That's awesome. He'll let you know what he thinks of a champion, and he does a thorough testing for, I don't know, the vast majority of them. I don't know about all of them. I don't want to put that on a person, but he does a phenomenal job. All right, so back to MP Blaze, Jubilee. Oh, so you wait. I was noticed that you were even selecting her pre-fight. Was that? Did you know what you were doing, or were you just was that kicks and giggles over there?
In a way, I know that Korg is shock immune, and I was just going off of, and I knew that kind of placed the shock, but it didn't, it didn't click that, it has to actually place for it to penalize Korg. So I think that might have been the wrong pre-fight. As I said, I haven't figured out her best rotation, especially against Korg. But that was the whole reason I brought her. So it was just more of, I didn't have time to practice what I thought I was going to do. But I know that the orange firework is, I believe, her damage pre-fight or her damage firework.
Right on. I honestly don't know. I just know that her signature ability can do the damage on those shrugs like you were talking about.
Yeah, like pink is more like power control-esque, and blue is more like defensive ability accuracy, and then orange is just damage, burst of energy and everything.
Yeah. How are you feeling with that Hulkling versus Domino matchup? It scared the heck out of me just because of how much Hulkling has going on, and how many opportunities there are for Domino to crit fail something.
So like it was the second fight of that round or of that match. I knew I just had to play smart and survive Domino, outside of crit fail at least. And if I lost that one, I figured it was going to go to the last round. And then I was hoping with what I had, especially with having Quicksilver, that I would cause problems on the third round and win it there.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was basically just a survive match.
Were you nervous at all about that Spot versus Spider-Ham fight? Because we know you were throwing SP1s as you should. It looked like you may have gotten backed up a little bit. He threw SP2s, I think 3 in a row. And it made us a little bit nervous, but how did you feel in that fight?
I was getting nervous about the time it was taking, and the fact that he was not willing to throw that first special 2. I spent a lot of time trying to get that first one out, and I didn't want to go with Untouchable, give him a rupture, and then push him red. So I got a little worried there, and then he has a quick heavy. So between not noticing it coming one time and eating it, and actually dexing out of it instead of letting myself go untouchable, it was definitely not the matchup I would have preferred, but it was the matchup I was given. My best option with what I had.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I would say one of the most exciting matches between the two of you at the same time, and I'm excited for you to watch the replay, but it was your Blade versus Mephisto, and Cam had Domino versus Magic. I was extremely nervous for Cam against Magic, but it was down to the wire for both of y'all. I think there wasn't much of a separation in points at the end, but that was an exciting match.
Yeah, that was. I'd say there were 5 or 6 bonehead moves for the whole match, and one was dashing in on that special one a little too early, against Mephisto. But I was still happy I came out with that one, and Magic did her job.
Yeah, it was a fantastic matchup. I would say that between the two of you guys are really evenly matched. I think the only advantage that you really had over Cam was Nahorn was in the chat pulling for you. Yeah, without Na's support, I think Cam was at a disadvantage.
I guess I could feel that. Did you guys like that Quicksilver versus Thing attempt?
I did, buddy. I love watching the Quicksilver action, man. He's so good, and you're one of the few who's brave enough to use him in Battlegrounds.
I was so happy Thing threw that special 2 against the wall.
Any other questions for Mr. Blaze? I mean, it was a great performance, my friend. Congrats for being 2-0 and securing advancement.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I think I'm actually gonna. Everyone, feel free to hang out on call. I think I'm gonna do a friendly or 2 here. Maybe one with B McG. But if anyone else is up for a friendly or something like that, we can get one in and just kind of talk, hang out. Aiden, you want to do one? All right, let's do one, bud.
I'm actually going to drop out and head to the gym because it has been a day.
Fair enough, my friend. Thanks for doing the match and have a good one.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks again, Vega, for hosting. Thanks for the commentating,
You got it.
Yusafa and Yumiki.
Yeah, my pleasure.
No problem.
Something happened? Sorry.
No, we're good.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to switch over. And Aiden, do you want to do 3 stars or 6? It's totally up to you, buddy.
So Aiden the other night actually helped me set up my my deck. So the guy is just knowledgeable beyond belief. So thank you again, Aiden, for helping me set up my deck. Fantastic. I think it helped me out a lot. But Vega, I would be scared about going up against him because, man, he is a powerful, powerful player.
Yeah. So here's the thing about having nothing to lose. It's hard to be scared.
It's hard to get scared, right? Right.
I am aware of how good Aiden is. And like, I'm looking at this deck and I'm already like, I don't know if people who are watching on the screen could probably see the glossy look on my face of, I have no idea how to go about attacking this. Like, you know, with most decks, it's like this, it's for the most part the same champions, the same like 35 over and over. And you see this and you're just like, I don't know what to do with this, which is doubly scary because not only do I not know how to attack it, but I don't know how to defend against it. So I'm just going to go with my comfort champs. I'm going to do what I usually do as I start to make my way, because I've made it to the gladiator circuit every season. And then once I get there, I just start to go with who I'm comfortable with. Simple as that. I kind of want to take Spot, but I know Domino would be a lot smarter for me. So, you know.
Just a reminder to everybody in chat, if you do a match against Vega, make sure you send me the screenshot so I can get you on the board.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
For the scavenger hunt.
I did one with Juan today, and I think I'm going to do a friendly or 2 with B after this one. And if there's time, I'll stick around and do a couple more. And they get more points if they win, right?
They do, yeah. So the only person, there's only scavenger hunt stat. Only one person has submitted a screenshot for you. And that was Juan today.
Yeah, he kicked my butt.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I know. I love it.
And it's funny, I'm looking at the scoreboard right now, and most of the people may not have won right away, their first match.
Yeah.
But they have resubmitted wins after initial losses. And I'm looking at the scoreboard now, and it's definitely about 75% wins, vice 25% losses against all of the competitors and YouTubers. So it's interesting to see. And I'm going to put out a video at the end of the season just to go over the stats. But so far, I'm getting some great results.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing, right? Is like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this, but like, we're YouTubers, we're not professionals. I don't, like if you like were a really good street basketball player and you challenged, like LeBron, you're probably going to get your butt kicked. But, I mean, obviously MSD's great, Mike's great, Barrowman, K21, like all the, Legacy, FinTech, but they're beatable. You can't beat them. It's a different scenario.
Yep.
Um,
I'm trying to see here. So everybody has been beat at least once. I would say KT, FinTech, and J-Will are definitely the ones who have been beat the least.
I mean, that makes sense. But, yeah. Hey, CEOs fan, have a good one, buddy.
So this is going to be a tough fight, Vega.
Yeah, I thought I had a plan, and now I'm realizing my plan sucked. Yeah, see, I was starting to realize how bad my plan was, and I only realized like 2 or 3 of the ways it could go bad, and then as I was attacking into those counter punch charges, I saw more ways it could go bad.
I think Hulkman's regen is really strong.
That's why I like him, my friend.
Get hit, it's okay.
That was an accident. I did not mean to do that.
I really need to rank up Killmonger. What were you about to say, Yusafa?
Yeah, B, what would have been your favorite attackers?
Oh, what'd you say? You cut out a little bit.
What have your favorite attackers been in this meta?
Future Ant-Man, Overseer, and Spidey Supreme.
Okay. I've seen a lot of great stuff done with I Do in this meta as well.
Future Ant-Man does everything that he can do faster.
Lord Talker, I don't know exactly when you asked the question in that fight. You'll see that there actually was a time where I triggered reverb when I think he had 2 bars of power, and I took quite a bit of reverb damage, and I tried to back off after that. Well, ideally, what you want to do is trigger reverb when he has no power at all, or as little as possible. That it's when you trigger reverb, right, that determines how much damage he does back, and obviously the SIG as well.
Yep.
If I could do that fight again, I mean, that's so, you'd want to push him to a special too, but that's so dangerous. I honestly don't know.
Spidey.
What's that?
Spidey on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see him use his titanium.
For Hulkling though versus Killmonger, it doesn't really matter all too much when you drop your special 2, because the special 2, when you launch it, gets a massive attack rating increase already from the buffs you have on yourself.
Yeah. So don't worry about how much power Killmonger has in that regard.
I wouldn't worry too much.
Yeah.
You do get a decent benefit when you launch it over, like, obviously you get a large benefit when you play into the node, but he's still, like, perfect without it, in my opinion. I like the way you're playing this.
Oh. He recovered from that so fast. This isn't good. Does he have, does Spidey Supreme come with like a all or nothing in his kit? Is that how he works? He like,
Sometimes.
Yeah, he does he have like a negative 5% chance to throw a special?
Yeah, he's mean.
That was not good. What's up, Steel 22? How you doing, bud? Dude, Aiden, you destroyed me. I only deserve one of those G's. Holy coat, 26 seconds. Okay. What did I say? I said I was gonna go do a friendly or 2 versus B, and then if there's time, we'll open it up. Grass. I don't know if there will be time. We'll see. B. So Aiden just destroyed me. You want to?
Yeah. Right. I don't know if I'll destroy you, but we go.
Silver Gamer got my first. We doing 3 stars or 6?
6 stars. I only have like 14 max 3 stars.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, man. I'm spacing a little bit.
No, it's all good.
No one bagged Juggernaut. He's bad.
Dude, was that?
The first time I saw Juggernaut in Battlegrounds was when in my tournament match against Aiden, and he sneakily brought him into his deck, and I never realized how wonderful he was. And I don't think the rest of the community realized how wonderful Juggernaut was in Battlegrounds. But yeah, Aiden was the first person to turn me into a convert.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
I feel like Aiden burst onto the scene when he beat Suida in the first tournament, and Juggernaut was a large part of that.
Overseer band's gonna make me cry.
Hey. Oh, that was my goal, actually. I wanted to hear you cry on stream. Silver Gamer got... Oh, future Ant-Man! I love it.
Now we're cooking.
I love it. Got my first rank 5 6-star with white mags. First rank 5. What? That's awesome, dude. I love seeing that unique. And he's worthy, man. He is worthy. You enjoying that? You look, I see the exclamation point at the end there. So I think you're happy. I love seeing that side of stuff, man. That's awesome. Aiden, you lost the street. You beat Yusafa. Got it. Thanks for the correction.
I was the one who beat Suida. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Which will never happen again. But that was a great match.
You never know.
You know, you have quite the deck.
Oh, why? Thank you. Still, I know, man. I'm doing too many things at once. Who did I pick instead? Because I love Spot. I will say though, my whole I just pick champions I like playing, and I just casually make it to Gladiator Circuit after I get my butt handed to me like I just did. There is a small part of me that's like, all right. It's also fun to win sometimes. What am I doing? No, not all or nothing Spidey. Please, no. No.
I don't know who to go with here.
No.
I really wanted to get Starkey.
I don't have any champions with taunt. How could I beat Spider Supreme if I don't have a single champion with a taunt?
You're funny. He's not going on defense.
Would you consider me a silly goose?
You are a silly goose.
For people just turning in, they're like, Spidey Supreme has all or nothing? What? There was a very mean Spider Supreme earlier in the stream who refused to throw his specials. I'm confused. You've confused me. You've befuddled me.
Uh-oh.
I feel like there's something I don't know about this matchup.
Uh-oh.
Gonna need to check out B's Spider Supreme. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. You gotta check out B's Spider Supreme and his future Ant-Man. I'm kind of hoping he gets a chance to kick my my butt with that future Ant-Man. I guess you can't.
How this one's gonna go.
Well, we'll find out. Don't want to have any more accidental dexes. That could get bad.
Yep. Nice. Good job.
Thanks. I still think there's a chance this goes sour for me, though. Sour? Is that a thing? Can people say that? Yeah. What? Why? How did you do that?
I recorded it so I can send it to you.
Yeah, I think you need to report him. Honestly, I do not know how Spidey Supreme did that.
I think it's pretty obvious B is modding.
I think so.
Uh-oh.
Chat, you guys agree?
Yep.
Sasquatch doesn't have any buffs.
B, I gotta say that's sus, man.
Yeah, B, if you could see the look on my face right now, it's
I'll post that on I'll post it on YouTube tomorrow.
There you go.
Thanks. destroyed Vega in Battlegrounds, made him cry. Watch that video.
Don't know how this one's gonna go.
I'd watch that video.
Yeah, that's not good.
Man, I am messing up more than I normally mess up.
Oh, come on.
Gonna melt. That's awesome.
Hopefully you're killing me right now, dude.
Oh, that was a good job.
Faust, I need to see that fight from B2. I will be a good person and wait till tomorrow, but if he doesn't produce that fight, I am reporting him into the modders chat. Metal Sonic Dude Raid, what's up? How'd that run go, Cyber? They were doing the raid with the run with Simula, right? Speaking of modders. I think that's how Kabam tests for modders, is they record all of MSD's gameplay, and if the reported modder or the suspected modder is better than MSD, they're just like, it's a modder. That's obvious. Faust, go for it. Go for it yourself.
One standard deviation from fight time and health pool.
Yeah.
MSD is a modder.
Yeah. If you're above MSD, then you're clearly a modder. How do you use Wiccan? You know, I did an Essentials on Wiccan, but I did it a lot earlier in my process on a champion than I normally do. And so I'm a little hesitant to tell you to check that out. I did some war videos with him where I you know, me and my war videos, I cover stuff. Sorry, I cover how to play a lot more. But yeah, I honestly try. I know. Metal Sonic Dude Raid. Metal Simula Dude Raid. I'm bad at reading. You know I don't have my bifocals on Simula. What's up, dude? It's a good thing I saw the black and gold. Oh, I gotta pick a champion here. Well, I'm sure if Aiden can do it in 26 seconds, then I could probably do it in like a minute and a half.
No, I was waiting for you to select Juggernaut because we just saw this match. Aiden do it in 27 seconds, so hopefully you can do it in 28.
Not having the same success Aiden had. So my mistake was baiting that second SB1, huh?
Yeah, you took that big direct damage at the beginning of the fight from that SB1.
Oh, really? I missed it.
Yeah.
Did
You took about 40% damage at the beginning of the fight,
which is a lot.
Yeah.
Did I miss the dex on the SB1?
I think so. I think you got clipped by it. Go back and look at the video.
Dang.
Nice.
That's the power of Juggernaut. That's the power of the Juggernaut. B, I later realized I literally picked defenders that were like the absolute worst for Mr. Ant-Man. You want to run one more?
It's okay. Yeah, we can run one more. That Wrencher fight was a lot better than I thought it would because every time Neutralize prevents one of my armor up buffs, I gain an armor up passive.
Oh.
So Vega, I went back and watched the match, and you got hit a couple times, which allowed Galan to get more buffs and enter Harvest. And you lost like 40% after that special one.
That is one thing that Aiden's been telling me. He said I'm playing Juggernaut too aggressively, and that I should just rely on the counterpunch more. So I should probably listen to him. What is this game called? Marvel Contest of Farming Revives. They've switched it to that. That is the new official name. What's up, Dap? How you doing, dude? Was it too early for that joke? I don't feel like it was.
Someone made that joke on my Wolverine video today.
Yeah.
Because I used a revive to kill off APOC, revive him for the Horseman ability for my little fight.
Yeah.
And they said, don't be wasting revives. They're not free anymore.
They're not wrong. By the way, my joke was not defending the actions. It was more just like, what are we going to do? There is someone named, I think, Philos. I can't think of their name right now. But they've got a petition going with change.org. They shared that in my stream earlier today. We'll see what we do. Gotta go spot. Aiden, so it's more so you use the dashback too much over the counter punch. Only time you care about having 10 is when you're firing this V2. Okay, that's making sense. Thanks. I'm just so proud of myself with that whole right finger thing that I'm messing it up. So I'm gonna continue to pick Juggernaut and just get better at him. Marvel Rest in Peace revives. I know about it. I know. I'm at what I put it on Twitter and on my community page. I still think this will get crawled back. It might be it might be ripped and torn back by our bloody fingers as a community, but I still think it'll come back a little bit, at least a tiny amount. We'll see.
On my stream today, people tried to get me to talk about it. We've seen this time and time again, right, Vega?
Yeah.
We had the loyalty issue a few months back. I think it's going to reach a happy medium, or an unhappy medium where nobody's extremely happy, but I don't think it's going to be as bad as everybody is perceiving it to be right now. So
yeah,
we'll see. I do think this. I think if the community didn't voice their opinion, I don't think anything would happen. So I do think that,
Yeah.
I want to be clear. I'm not saying don't do that. In fact, I'm encouraging people to go to the forums and voice opinions. I think as respectfully as possible, because you don't want to get it deleted. And I don't know. You guys know how it is. When someone's like yelling at you, you're a lot less likely to listen to them. Alberto, big. Jeez.
I'm crying.
Do you want to just reset it?
No, it's fine.
You sure? I mean, that's the whole...
No, it's fine. I'm having fun with these defenders that I have here.
All right.
And attackers.
All right. You've never seen... That's because Usopp doesn't die, PW. That's why you've never seen it.
When you only get 2 fights of war, you normally need to use revives.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, that was really bad. That's my Juggernaut noobness showing off. I did that earlier today, too. Nick 136 was like, dude, you got to make sure you get to your special 3. And I even saw it before the fight, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. I'll be fine. And I threw the special 2. And I did almost kill the defender, but not enough, obviously. And, I think you know how the rest of that story goes. Dude, do you have the all or nothing mastery, like just totally locked in on your defenders?
Yeah, I've got mastery 2.0.
Nice. Is that like an advanced CCP option or something?
Yeah, if you send over like 1,000 messages in the CCP, you get it.
It's a specialized role.
Yeah.
I love it. That's good.
This fight isn't going as well as the Galan fight.
This is not how you juggernaut, dude.
PWF saying you also get to pick a featured champ in a in a 1-cap opening every 6-month perk that B has too.
Is it every 6 months or is it every like 3 months? Because
it's every one that I want, honestly.
it's just you just get to pick your own.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind. You get so much luck, B. I mean, you got Ant-Man. What was the one you got right before him?
Absorbing Man.
Absorbing Man? Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. I got him in my first 10, Ant-Man in my first 10, Wolverine on my first crystal.
Oh, you got Wolverine today too?
Yeah.
Oh, god, I hate you.
Fausti.
Oh, I have to pick Defender.
Fausti, I agree with you. That's part of my feedback. Is this would all be a lot easier to deal with if we knew content was going to be shaped a little differently. No, this is not going well.
I felt that.
Yeah. Was it me screaming no into the microphone?
No, I didn't pick my Defender because I was too busy listening to you and watching your screen and chat. So Rintra auto-placed.
Oh, got it. Well, good luck. Have fun with my Quicksilver.
And good luck with my Rintra.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to take this bull by the horns. Oh man.
Oh.
You can't make
He
this
might
stuff
have some
up.
beef with you if you do that.
Oh, that's punny.
Nice. Oh, this is not good.
Dude, this feels like I've never played the game before. That's honestly how this has felt all night. Like I was like, oh, this game's fun. I'll start a YouTube channel and stream it for the first time ever tonight.
This is not good. Oof.
It's got drilled by the... There we go. This is even better. This is really good stuff. Everyone who's coming over from watching Simula and MSD is like, I don't think this guy has ever played before.
Ooh. That was not good. That was a complete oversight on my part using Starkey for Quicksilver.
Are you already done though?
Yeah, every time you dex, you get whiplashed. So I completely overlooked that because you want to ramp them up by building poise. Yeah.
Is it not possible to punish Rintra's heavy in the middle of it?
I don't know. I've never really tried.
I don't know why I'm trying to do it for the first time ever now, but it looks like there should be this nice big opening. And he's stun immune. Of course. Or did Conflictor take it? Either way, well done. Thanks, Faust. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm still alive somehow. All right.
Overseer's good.
Yeah, Overseer's great. All right. I need to do one more where I actually appear as though I've played the game before. This is gonna bother me. I'm gonna end up telling it's gonna be like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm gonna be like, I need to do one more. I'm open to a friendly. If no one wants to friendly, I'll play by myself.
We could run it back if you want. If no one else is gonna.
There were a couple people who asked earlier.
Yeah, I don't want to steal their spot.
But I don't know if they're still here. Grass, are you still here, bud? Yeah, go for it, bud.
Grass is here.
Send me a friend request.
Silver, you're not the only one that feels like your IQ, MCoC IQ drops by 200%. It happens to me quite a bit.
Yeah.
However, today I've been on a streak today, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself tonight.
You're already in the gladiator circuit, aren't you? I thought I saw that today. Wow.
Yeah, I would say that the meta is so much better than last week. The gladiator circuit. I think I played like maybe 15 gladiator circuit matches before the meta changed over, and I lost like 14 of them. So it was crazy. But this week is it's definitely a lot more fun than Conflictor.
Okay. It looked intense. On the IQ thing, man, I feel that. There's moments like this where I'm like, I can't do anything right. Like, I forget the nodes, I forget abilities, I forget interactions. And then gameplay starts to get worse, like, as a result, because you start thinking more. And then there's other times where you're just, like, on fire and you go on a streak. I just feel like that's how Battlegrounds is.
I had that on my last stream. I used Hitmonkey for Ebony Maw on like the first fight of the stream.
Yeah. I think that's part of like why. I mean, like anything else, doing it a lot's helpful. Mm-hmm. Even that's what I feel like I'm getting a little bit out of Battlegrounds is just like that reminder. You know, like if I had used Juggernaut versus a Null a few times, made that mistake a few times, less likely to make that mistake. Oh, it looks like DLL's here. What's up, dude? Rob Hop too? What's going on? Grass, I'm gonna leave in that Dragon Man, my friend, because I know, I saw the video. So we're gonna get rid of these guys. I kind of want to see that Dragon Man. I don't want to see it. PWF is asking you, Yusuf, if you're excited for the SA changes.
It depends on what they are. I doubt that the summer advancement changes are going to be geared towards in-game players. I don't think that they're going to give out premium rewards. So if that's not the case, then no, I'm not excited about it. I think they're going to be more geared towards people attempting to achieve Paragon. So the answer is no. I'm not excited for them.
Yeah. Grass is saying that's a lot more R4s. Yeah, I hear you, bud.
Yeah, I mean, he is going against you, Vega.
Oh.
I think you and I have similar R4 counts.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing.
Are all eligible? They are, but I always hate saying this is the last one, but this really might be the last one. DL is saying similar advancement rewards for us almost need to be basically ISO, or Lanston might get weird about it.
Yeah.
I thought they were posted already outside of closed spaces. I'm not going to talk about them in case they haven't.
I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them be. So.
Yeah, I thought they were posted. I thought I remember seeing a screenshot in some servers or something, but it might have just been my dream last night.
Is Grass going to use their Betsy to destroy my Korg? I don't want to see it.
Oh, they're live in game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new rewards are live in game.
Oh, got it.
Oh, are they?
I thought you
check them out.
All of a sudden, I was like, wow, B's really not paying attention. I thought you were saying Grass is live in game. I was like, yeah, we're doing a Battleground matchup.
That is something I would do, though.
It's like, I want whatever B's having.
So, no, I am not excited about these rewards. Yeah. No, I am not excited.
Nice, Grass. Well, I hope you kick my Korg's butt, dude. I like Betsy. I just wish there was more there. But I even did a video on her.
I feel the same exact way. To me, she feels like a house with just like the studs and foundation done. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It does.
She still needs the insulation, drywall, painting, trim, roof. But the most important part is the foundation for everything, and it's all there. She a brick house? No, she doesn't have any siding. I do have a soft spot for her, though.
All right. I think if I keep playing in hopes of having a good run, I might be playing till midnight. You saw, but this feels like one of the ones with the question about the IQ drop when you do Battlegrounds.
Yep.
Like it was about 45 seconds to a minute in where I'm like, how come I don't have any in my bus? Oh, that's why I don't have any in my bus.
So I just straight up took Valkyrie out of my deck. I don't use her. I'm not good at her. I know she can nuke, but I'm just absolutely terrible at using her.
Well, I think that's one of those ones where, I mean, I don't know. We'd have to ask some of the Valkyrie knowledgeable players. But I definitely don't want to be trying to trigger my buffs while I have a neutralize up on me. That's
Neutralize
just,
up,
yeah, that's bad in general. That's a bad move.
That's a hit into block only kind of fight.
And even then, can she do it?
It would be slow.
Yeah.
Sakura.
Looks like Grass's game just froze. So maybe that'll give you a advantage.
Have we reached that point in the evening?
That's right. Yeah, you wish for bugs on the other side. Yeah, that's.
We've reached that part of the evening, folks, where I need people to disconnect. Who to rank for? Nick Fury or Valk?
Nick Fury. Absolutely. No doubt. Nick Fury.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a lot better.
Yeah.
But Valkyrie's fun.
I do. See, I'm not as sure as you guys are. I mean, Fury's definitely higher on my tier list, but Valkyrie's not that far off. She's in the same tier now, and I think she's just so unique about helping you get around stuff. It's not the same as Quake. I'm not saying it is, but there's a certain Quakeness to that, and that's really rare in this game. I don't know.
I get that. And I do agree, but
Yeah.
DLL said something. The answer has to be really, really good with Valkyrie before you even consider ranking her over Nick.
I almost guarantee you guys, I'm going to send him to his SB2, and I'm going to get hit by it. Here it comes, watch. Oh, I did it! I'm so proud of myself.
You're the man.
Yeah, that's where we've gotten tonight. Why won't he die? Oh, there he goes. Jeez Louise. This is horrible.
Hey.
DLL.
Is DLL on call?
No, he said I just had a really weird moment of confusion at the video not being delayed. I'm not used to being on call. I'm not used to not being on call. This could be fun.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Gore puts all those debuffs on you, though, right?
Just outrange his SP1.
They're damaging though.
Oh, so it's only non-damaging that removes it from Juggernaut?
I'm 99% sure. I might be wrong because he's another one of those champs I don't really use.
Yeah, there's a reason why I haven't done an Essentials video on Juggernaut.
It's non-damaging debuff or knockdown.
Like that?
No, I don't know what that was.
Oh,
I don't know, guys. This is just is what it is. I have no explanation for this. I have no explanation for it.
Hopefully, Grass will send me a screenshot, and we'll get him on the board for beating Vega.
If Juggernaut had 96.5% health and killed Gore in 32 seconds, it would make a lot more sense.
if the health bars are flipped. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Jugs got God Butchered? Very much so. I think I did, though. I think this has been lesson in, I don't know what. I'm not sure what the lesson to take away from this is. Maybe it's just sometimes in streams. But I'm actually having fun. Oh, look at that. I lost. Well done, Grass. Kicked my butt, dude. Well done. Well done. Jeez. No, OG Highline, no excuses, man. I am just playing beyond bad. I am playing beyond bad. I also just got my butt kicked, though. Jeez, I'm having fun, so I kind of want to keep going, but I feel like I should sign off.
I think you should do another one.
Yeah? With who?
I think Hot Fuzz wants to match you.
Hot Fuzz?
Yep.
All right. Hot Fuzz is going to destroy me, though. Even if I wasn't playing like this.
Hey, Grass, send me the screenshot of your match. It is my line ID is Usafa99, no space. Usafa99.
I honestly feel like I'm playing as if I was drunk, and I'm not. I haven't had any alcohol in a few days, actually. But that's how it feels. Hot Fuzz, your call, dude. We can do 3 or 6. Oh, absolutely, Grassman. You kicked my butt. That was fun. Send a friend request? Okay. There we go. Did you say you wanted to do 3s? Okay. Yeah, we can do 3s. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Oh, Mong, I am sorry, dude. You've actually been asking. I apologize. That is, I just forgot. I don't know. I think I'm a little tired, a little hungry. So I apologize. That is my fault. I know you often are on streams and stuff like that. If I can't stick around tonight, because I probably shouldn't, I promise you we'll get one in. Next time you're on one of my streams, just bring it up and I will we'll stop it and we'll do it friendly, okay? I really do feel badly. I'm sorry. All right. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. Oh no, there's a Jessica Jones too? Okay, I just tried to draft Hot Fuzz's champions. That's not good. Thanks, Wong. I appreciate you understanding. Okay. Gotta take my girl.
You have to.
Yeah, it's a rule, I believe.
Because then you might have to take back everything you've been saying about her, and I don't know.
She's just
I
good.
just know you don't want to lose the credibility.
After what people just saw, I think I probably have none left. So you can't lose what you don't have. Actually, they're probably like, wow, he's really bad. He clearly must know what he's talking about, though, if a champion's good or not. We've seen his war videos. Huh.
It's just been a day. It's been a day, man.
It has been a day. Everyone has switched. Oh, man. What's up, Growler? Oh, Spickle, absolutely, man. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm very okay. That freaking Ant-Man would destroy Havoc, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like 27 seconds.
Yeah.
Notice how many of my 3-stars have strikers?
You're man after my own heart, Vega.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I actually, what is it? Unbound my 6-star or my 3-star relics off my 6 stars for this tournament. So
Nice. I love it.
I dropped a few units to do that. It didn't really help me out a whole lot when it gets bitter, but it made me feel better.
It hasn't yet, anyway. It just
That's right.
you're just getting warmed up. When is your next match? So have you that scheduled?
So I think Zuzu wants to go tomorrow. I think tomorrow at 5. He hasn't confirmed with me yet.
Did you guys let me know? Because I feel like I have a matchup tomorrow around 5.
No, we did not let you know. Yeah, Zuzu is he's trying to figure out what his schedule is. So it may happen tomorrow, may happen this weekend, but we still need to figure it out.
Oh yeah, that's the one you're thinking of, Aiden and Happy. They're at 5:30 p.m. your time.
God damn it.
I hate Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo sucks. Yeah, I took this exact match against Bitter the other night, and I just degened to death. I hate Mojo.
Well, you know what's weird is I'm not sure why I sent him red. What happened? Was it? Yeah, literally, what happened? See, I told you America Chavez was good. It just needed Hot Fuzz to prove it. Why did I send Mojo red? Dexed?
We'll go back and look here.
But dexing alone shouldn't do that. Because that's what I felt like what happened, is I dexed and then he went red. Like he got a huge shot of energy.
Yeah, I mean, it may have been I don't think it was the dex. It was, I think it was maybe a rupture reapplied. I'm looking right now. I don't...
Conflictor.
Yeah, conflictor when a rupture reapplied or something like that. Yeah, oh, there, yeah, okay. So a rupture did reapply when you dexed, and then conflictor procced off that.
Conflictor did it,
So
okay.
It did, It did happen when you dexed. Yeah.
All right. So I played with fire and got burned.
Yeah.
Huh.
I love how Doom just like taps light and then it gets, purified, and then he just dashes back away. Doesn't let you try to get a reparry.
I'm just having one of those nights too. Like, I couldn't get some champions to throw a special to save my life, and then I'm trying to make sure Doom doesn't throw his SP1, and he just throws it immediately. And then I can't dex the SP2. And then he wants to throw his SP1.
Yeah, playing live on stream Battlegrounds is the worst, absolute worst. Because I know it doesn't affect some people like Lags or Brian Grant. They can play through it, or Jay will. But I get really nervous whenever I'm playing live and streaming Battlegrounds because in the back of my head I have Paul, PWF, or Dreamin' or whatever critiquing me as I'm screwing up, and it's not the most pleasant thing.
So as long as we're just, it's just the three of us and 80 of our closest friends. I'm like, right. I'm literally not nervous. I don't even feel like I'm having to like entertain the chat. You guys are on call. We're just screwing around. I honestly feel like drunk. I don't know how else to explain it. Like everything just feels like beyond off. But it is what it is. I've gotten destroyed. I would continue to hang out because I'm honestly having an absolute blast despite how I'm playing. It's fine. But I need to go have dinner with my family. And so I should go do that. Because I told them I'd be done about 20 minutes ago. But no, dude, yeah, it is. It's fine. Thanks for showing us how good America Chavez is. And how good Future Ant-Man is. See, it was all part of the plan. That was the plan all along. Adam, dude, we're gonna have to get you up there on the big board for the next stream, dude. Come in with $10. You deserve recognition. So I'm gonna write that down because we want that up there. Oh, and Slagator too. We got 2 people coming in, and I thank you. I really appreciate that. But I do like it when people get credit for what they're doing. And so my next stream, you will both be up there. Thank you very much for those. I hope you guys had a nice evening. This was fun. Honestly, guys, it doesn't sweat. If I was like in a tournament, maybe it would have bothered me or something, but I'm all good. Need to go eat and rest, as Fauci is saying. Thank you, everyone, for being on call tonight. B, McG, and Yusafa. You guys made this a ton of fun. The excellent showing from Cam and Blaze. Yeah, I do need to eat. I'm having trouble. And the generous donations from Adam and Slagator. Really appreciate it. And everyone in the chat for making this fun. DLL, the whole crew, PWF, you all know how much we love and appreciate you. Let's go ahead and do Yusafa and then B, McG. Everyone make sure you support the competitors tonight. Cam and MP Blaze, and of course our sponsor, Yusafa Gaming. All right, take us out, guys.
Thanks for joining, guys. Thank you, Vega. And also, please, people, don't forget about the scavenger hunt. I've got a lot of great entries, and please send me those screenshots.
Thank you for having me on call, guys, and thank you to Vega for hosting this super entertaining tournament. Huge shout out to Cam and MP Blaze, 2 of my buddies in this community. Check them out in the pinned comment or pinned message of the stream. Sorry, and thanks, guys.
Have a great one, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow. I can't remember who it is, but there's a 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Another matchup. We'll catch you then. Take care. Bye-bye.